Okay, good morning, folks. 5:31, 56.1 degrees. Day 132, August 12. Waking up, I'm gonna mosey down to McDonald's Pass and see if I can't find my way to Helena. All right, good morning, folks. 6:49, late, and 54.1 degrees. Just leaving camp. Definitely kind of slept in a little bit today, but it's a little less critical today than it was yesterday. Although I guess yesterday it wasn't that critical. Still did decent miles, still set up nice today. Yeah, so as I mentioned at the end of yesterday, I think it's about 12.5 miles to get down to McDonalds Pass, which is where the CDT will cross a road that goes into Helena, and where I plan to post up for a little bit with my thumb out, trying to get a lift into town. Last night, man, so I slept good, stayed dry, stayed comfortable, but there was like a hellacious storm that I heard coming from a distance, man. Thunder, thunder, thunder. And then started seeing the strobing of lightning. And it was really like that. It was like almost constant flashes of lightning. And I heard it coming closer and closer and closer. It took a while. It took like 30 or 40 minutes maybe from the time I first heard the lowest, most distant sounds of thunder to the time the thunder and lightning was pretty much right above. But yeah, as it got closer, the winds picked up. Not ferocious, but definitely strong winds. But strangely, there was like precious little, if any, rain. So just sort of a strange electrical storm, really. Not the sort of thing I'm used to at all from back east. But yeah, the wind was pretty much about as strong as it can be without causing me significant concern about the integrity of the tent. And all the same, man, when I saw that lightning and thunder and wind, all that approaching, it seemed like it was going to be a real old-fashioned soaker, just a real humdinger. And so even though I was pretty much on the verge of sleep, decided better to interrupt verge of sleep than deep sleep. So I sat up, unzipped my tent doors, and pinned everything tight. Pinned down all 4 vestibule flaps, which again wound up not being terribly necessary on account of the lack of rain, but was the right decision nonetheless. Yeah, not a bad little view this morning. Very much an AT type view. Although you look off this way with all the beetle kill, I assume, and other deadfall, and that is very much not an AT view. Well, aside from that, I don't really think I have a whole ton to catch you up on. So I'll get hiking, get on down to this pass. I'm carrying 2 clean liters and probably about 1.5 liters of unfiltered water. Because again, I won't see water until I get to town. At least I don't expect to see water until I get to town. And honestly, 3.5 liters is more than enough. I probably would have been just fine with 2, but you know me. What's an extra 3.3 pounds? Well, such is life. All right, I'll get hiking. I'll talk to you guys later. All right, folks, it is 9:31, 75.6 degrees, just a touch over 8.5 miles into the day, just a little under 4 miles to get to the hitch point down at McDonalds Pass. But there were a few more of you donated to the hike. Thank you so much. Wanted to dedicate a little view to you. So this is as you look across those mountains to the north, this is the Helena National Forest, appropriately named, right outside of the town of Helena. Not in and of itself perhaps the most riveting view, I'm afraid, that I've dedicated, but it is actually kind of neat because running straight along the apex of this ridge, which I think culminates at about 6,500 feet above sea level, that is the straight Continental Divide, and I'm talking the geological feature, not necessarily the trail itself. So there's that mountain view. Just wanted to dedicate that to 4 folks. Let's see, I got Jeffrey, Rebecca, Kirby, and Mark. Jeffrey, Rebecca, Kirby, and Mark. I know I definitely recognize a lot of those names from frequent commenting, and thank you so much for the comments as well. I definitely appreciate the donation. Again, I always try and add the caveat, I'm not doing this hike for money. This is certainly a red ink endeavor to hike this trail, but I certainly appreciate any and all support you're able to offer. And even if you're not able to offer support, that's totally fine. Super happy to have people following along the hike. Comments are great, likes are great. Really appreciate all you guys following the hike. So Rebecca, Jeffrey, Mark, and oh my gosh, Rebecca, Jeffrey, Mark, and Kirby, excuse me. Sorry about that, Kirby. Hiker brain, dude. Yeah, hikes for you, or this view was for you. Definitely appreciate the donation. I'll get back to closing this last few miles, and I'll talk to you all in Helena. All right, guys, 10:37 a.m. and 70.2 degrees. I'm just making it to McDonald's Pass right up here ahead of me. Just wanted to do this check-in before I get to the road and have to start hitching, and there's traffic noise and everything. Hopefully there's traffic noise. I haven't seen that many cars go by, to be honest. But yeah, there's a timestamp for it, 10:37. Probably start hitching here in another 3 minutes or so, so call it 10:40. When I stick my thumb out, we'll see how long it takes to get a lift. I'm a little concerned about those dark clouds over there to the south. Hoping I can get the heck off the road before those clouds get to me, but we'll see. All right, y'all, it's 11:30 and I made it to the Budget Inn Express. Hey, it's 700!
What's up?
Hey! I'll check back.
Good to see you.
And just walking out there, I forget the dude on the left's name. I only just met him. But that's Porky and Kingpin. So that was awesome, man. Running into 700 and those guys. I mean, that's awesome. So cool to see those guys again. I don't even remember the last time I saw those guys, but how cool is that? And I am in room 111. I've already dropped off my stuff here. So I had booked a single queen room, but that was not going to be available for another 4 hours, and it was like $10 more just to get in now into a double queen. So that's that. Honestly, I haven't really explored the place myself just yet. Alright. Odd little hallway light. And bathroom. Sink. Toilet, soaps, all that, usual bathroom stuff. Looks good to me. Gonna be great. I'm gonna jump into the shower. And then go get some grub. Big time. Oh, and look. Of these 3 packages that arrived, so 2 are from my sister, and 1 is what I can only assume is the loaner pack from Z-Pack, so that's pretty cool. It's another little bit of busy work I have those. I'm gonna have to, as I said in the last town, strip off all the customizations from my pack, and then ship my pack back to Z-Pack so that they can whatever. It'll be great. Anyways, I'm gonna get into chores and I don't know if I'll check back. I might not check back. I think I'm just gonna do chores. Sorry guys, short day, few clips. Sometimes that's just the way it goes. Helena!